and welcome. I hope that worked. That little intro screen I made, I know it isn't very great yet, but it does exist. I programmed it in about an hour. It's written in HTML, in case you're wondering. And I will be putting it on GitHub so people can actually make it look nice. But anyway, welcome back. This is my Windows 10 desktop. You may not have seen this before, but you also may have. I've reinstalled this about 500 million times now, because actually the computer I'm using has changed. If we open system information, you will see, oh, and it says Optiplex 780, I'll have to change that. Where is it? Well, there's install physical memory, which is 4 gigabytes. I do want to put 8 in here, but I haven't done that yet. So there's all this stuff. What I was trying to find was components, display, because one of the best things I got for Christmas was a Radeon RX 570, which is what's driving this stream, and hopefully it's working really well. I also got an SSD. This is running off a Kingston SSD. I didn't want to do that. And I've connected 3 monitors up, so you can see left monitor, which just looks the same, but you know, it doesn't have the desktop icon. Primary monitor, which is the main monitor in the middle, and then the right monitor, which is gonna look crazy because it's got OBS on it. So let me just. Cool, right. I wanted to do some blind computing programming today. Why? I have no idea. Just because. So. Oh, and I also wanted to do some things. So, let's open a Firefox window. I hope you can hear me okay, by the way. This microphone may not be in an optimal location. That is not where I wanted it to be. That's weird, hang on. Blindcomputing.org. This looks the same as usual, but if we go to beta.blindcomputing.org, I completely forgot about that. You'll get an under construction message. Oh, hang on, I need to unmute my desktop audio. Mute desktop audio. Right, now you can hear my screen reader.
Massive rework. Visit the main. Heading level 1 massive rework. The blind computing beta site will be down for quite a while I rework a lot of the site too.
I'm reworking a lot
Make
of
it much more robust. Please stand by in the meantime you can visit.
And if you come over here, go to blog.
Blind computing. Landmark heading level 1. Blind computing blog. Navigation landmark with 8 items. Main landmark navigation landmark with 1 item. Visit the blog credit. Right above the blind navigation
blog.
Mozilla 5. Blind computing blog. Mozilla Firefox. Documents.
By
Visit
the way, this
blind
is
computing blog. This site uses
blind.blogspot.com.
clickable blind computing blog. Heading level 1 visited.
See.
With 10 items I'm going to retype to the site. Heading level.
Did I seriously not spell re-architect right? Okay, I'll have to fix that. But anyway, this blog post outlines my reasoning for why I want to redo the site. Basically, because of Mundistry.com. You know what, I'm not going to go into that for reasons that I'm not going to explain. Just there's no content filter, okay? Mundistry.com, which is what me and Bill's Wax have been working on a few months ago. Billy's kind of stopped for a little while, and I've continued a little bit, but not very much. But because of that project, which has a lot of PHP in it, I learned a lot more about PHP, and thus we'll be able to make blind computing a whole heck of a lot better using classes and stuff. Better object-oriented programming. It was already object-oriented, but I can do it a lot better. And some other updates is I've fallen in love and gotten married to VS Code. Why, you may ask? Well, it's very screen reader accessible, which I was not in the slightest expecting, especially considering I tried this a while back and it was... Yeah. It was Electron happy, put it that way, because this is what this is, so I was expecting it to be awful. What kind of code is this? Oh my, this is Mundistry code. Control KW.
Visual Studio Code dialog. Do you want? Don't say alt plus
No, I
end
don't
space.
wanna say-
Script stop www Visual Studio Code window.
What more? No. Go away. Right. That's Mundistry code that no one is supposed to see. Although I don't think
Visual Studio Code window 1 column 1
But,
document. www alert. Welcome www Visual Studio Code. Clickable main and mark heading. Clickable level 2. Clickable new tab. Clickable.
Right. So I've fallen in
Info.
love
Your
with
copy of
VS
PHP
Code.
tools is not activated. Please enter your license key.
PHP. Oh, I need to remove that. Let me do that right
No.
now.
Search.
So yes.
Extensions. Use the navigation keys to navigate. 432x. PHP tools for VS Code. Press enter for
PHP tools for VS Code. Let's just disable
Clickable main
this,
landmark
'cause I
extension.
don't wanna
PHP tools for
buy something. Wow, this is being slow.
editor actions. Click uninstall. Contribute. Uninstall space. Uninstalling extension.
No, anyway, I've fallen in love with VS Code because of its document formatting, its refactoring, its ability to copy lines really easily. I think the keyboard commands are pretty easy to use, or at least some of them. Some of them are kind of strange, but yeah, and also auto-completion. And I know I've mentioned this, but like, let's just create a new file.
Untitled 1 www.
And let's say
document.write. Left correct at AELLO. Untitled 1. Untitled left correct.
Never a good
Left
idea,
quote.
Microsoft.
Space. Right semi.
Like, we can do var.
Space.
Oh, it doesn't know how to JS file.
Document not right.
Well, put it this way, auto-completion in VS Code is absolutely amazing. So, let's just get on with it and start programming. I'm going to open up Bash.
Program file.
Bash
Space.
on here. And I'm going to SSH into my server.
SSH could not resolve host name blind computing. Follow G. Space G.
.org.
MCD 2003 at blind com.
You are not getting into this thing. My password is very long.
Welcome to Ubuntu.
Okay, do I have teamworks attached?
No sessions. MCD2.
No. Oh, we don't need it.
Space. Space. W. Slash.
And we'll go
Income dash.
into
Beta slash. MCD2.
here. And we will
MCD
maximize, and we'll
desktop
come over
risk.
here to a different workspace.
Run
I
down
want
F.
to
Select
open.
IEFOFIFFIFFX. Desktop.
I would
Mozilla
like
Firefox.
to open some things, so I want blindcomputing.org so I can copy things off
Phone
of
blind
it.
computing. Mozilla Firefox. Unknown. Phone blind
I
computing.
want beta.blindcomputing.org.
Massive rework. Mozilla
We're
Firefox.
going to need that. And
Navigation.
I also want
I selected
github.com
slash B. B dash O. B U. G. Dot B.
blind
I. Blank. Dot. Blank. Dot. Blank. Dot.
slash
B. L. N. D. C. C. Dash. C. M.
computing. Let's see if I got
Visit.
that right.
Colon blank.
I think
Blind
I did.
computing slash blind computing.
Yes. If any of you want to contribute to the Blind Computing project, github.com/blind-computing/blind-computing is the repository, and if you come down here,
Main landmark readme.md heading level. Graphic the blind computing logo.
we can see Real Info submit this really nice logo. I made a
Page.
video about
Heading
that.
level.
And if you come down,
Visit what the site will be in the future. Heading level 2. How to contribute.
how to
If you're a
contribute.
programmer, you're already in the right place.
If you're a
Currently, the site
programmer,
uses the
you're already
master
blah 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 blah.
branch to get its
And it
files
also
master PH. And if that ever happens,
shows
it'll be long in the future. This will heading level and branch to. If you're a programmer, you're already in the right place. Currently, the site uses the master
Yeah, I did change that to master.
branch and heading level 3 list of branches.
List of
Table with
branches.
6 column 2 discrete row 2 column 1 master
So if you want to know how everything works here, we've got all these.
row 3 column 1 MySQL file.
I think I started a rewrite branch, so I should
Column 2
probably
contains an
add
SQL dump of the database. I try to keep this up to date, but it's not. So if you find issue on my email dot row 4 column 1 engine XCOM.
So there's all of
Column
those
2
things.
contains
Also check
massive rework
out.
document. Make it
Go away.
blind computing slash blind computing. No next heading. No next heading.
Where is it?
Content info landmark with zip.
Oh, that's
Phone
not
blind
right
compute. Main landmark. How to contribute heading left. No on browser support heading left. How to
contribute. Please
Contribute.
contributing
how to
page.
contribute blind compute.
This will tell you can contact me via email, or you can submit to the GitHub repository, whatever you want. But that's how you can
Blind computing,
contribute to
main
blind computing. So let's get started.
Open SSH desktop 1. MCD2 L8 CSS Dynamitab.git.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff.
CSS Dynamitab includes index.ph.
What I'm actually gonna do, I am going to create a new desktop because
Open SSH.
there's this
Let's
thing
see,
called
program files.
Dynamitab, which I should
Phone
show
line
you
com-
actually.
desktop.
GitHub.com/db2003.
3 slash Y.
This is all
Unknown
very
page not found
disjointed.
GitHub Mozilla.
Oh, for God's sake.
Navigate.
GitHub. Oh, it's not on GitHub, it's on GitLab, you idiot.
M slash M 2 3
I
slash
want to,
D
I'll
Y M
mirror
A
it
M
to,
I B. Page not found
GitHub
GitHub document.
now.
Visit graphic 404. This is not the web page you are looking for. Visit Michael Conversion slash
Michael Connor Buchan / Dynamitab. This project, which doesn't have a reading
No, next heading at level 3.
it doesn't have to write one, is a project, as you can see, to allow for accessible tab views on web pages. Something I really want to implement on blind computing. I really want to implement it on Mundistry. It's all based on JavaScript and a bit of HTML and CSS, obviously. And we are going to be finishing this off today because this is one of the main things I want to get implemented into blind computing in the first place. So, brief diversion. Okay.
Colon slash space macchiato. CP space slash double MMP 5564 slash double PHP mailer create album of PHP.
No, this is all the. That's all the Mundistry stuff. I keep accidentally showing things that I'm not supposed to. So what we're going to do is we're going to move www to Mundistry. Oh, hang on. No, United Kingdom. And then we're going to get well, actually, I can just copy it.
Michael Connor Buchan colon slash C slash 1 P space.
It's not Control Shift V in Windows, you idiot. And
cloning into www remote enumerating on space macchiato select 7 P dynamitab.css dynamitab.
Yes, so now I've got all the Dynamitab files from
branch master. Your branch is up to date with
cool info and git online and we maximize
macchiato right parent 67820.
you can see some of the stuff I've been doing over the last few days. What I need to do is I need to start my web server. Oh, not OBS.
Launch anywhere enter.
No.
Cancel enter.
No.
New notice. Folder view OBS studio to WAMP server.
WAMP server.
Secure desktop.
Yes, you can have my permission.
See Windows System 32 cmd.exe
Part of me says I should have set this up beforehand, but part of me also says this is part of the fun.
Desktop.
Right. So now if we come here and go.
Michael Connor
I'm not a tab freak, by the way. I just have loads of tabs open today for some reason.
Index on slash heading level.
Yes, we now have these.
Table with column 3 last modified. Column 5 description. Row 3 name column 2 dynamitab.css. Row 4 dynamitab.example.html. Dynamitab example file window. Selected macOS Linux. Heading level 2 macOS. Heading level 2 macOS. Linux articles about the free.
Does this
macOS region heading level 2 macOS.
Right, I've broken it.
Linux articles about the free. macOS select Windows articles about Mac. macOS Windows articles about Mac. macOS Linux articles browser tabs. macOS region heading level 2 macOS. Linux articles.
Because I was doing quite a lot of stuff here, so in fact let's just check VIP tip. If you ever want to be able to read something a lot easier, pipe whatever you're reading. Why isn't it letting me do the bar? That's weird. There we go.
English.
Type it into a text editor, such as nano plus one dash plus one just means first line. I have it not work because you spelled stuff wrong. God's sake.
English United States.
For some bizarre reason, my stupid keyboard, because it's US layout, doesn't have a pipe symbol on it in the right place. So I have to switch to the United States keyboard layout to get a bar. And then I have to switch back
English United keyboard. Commit 6 and click event listener to tabs and create tab.select method.
Tab.select method.
Other tab.select method will deselect every author tab that is and author. Commit 6 828 FBA to create space.
I've got a newer version than this. I've just realised. And let's see.
Missing file operand.
Yeah, but I don't trust it. Let's copy. Well, let's just move.
Slash C-O. Space. Macchina top D slash. D Y D slash. Space. Double W. Macchina top D double space. Fatal. Not a git repository or any of the parent test. Dynamitab. Space. Macchina top D.
It's on the server.
Open desktop 1. Space. Slash. Slash. Tilde. Slash. D. Dynamitab slash. MCLF. Dynamitab.cf. D. On branch master. Nothing to commit working. Space.
It's not. I can't remember. Now,
Tilde.
I feel
Tilde.
like
English. R. N. Dash. Yeah. I'm also using. blank, blank. I'm also using Babel to allow for the most current ECMAScript added Dynamitab.html test file with the beginning of Dynamitab JavaScript code. Enter like what? Commit author, paste, and click event listener, start tab, select, same model.
I swear I've modified this somewhere, but I can't remember where.
Space, w, dl, in computing. Beta slash. MCD, Dynamitab slash, Dynamitab.ts, prototype.php test.html, MCD.
Okay, I know for a fact that's all.
MCD2, Dynamitab, on branch backend rework. Your branch is up to date with origin slash backend rework. Changes not staged for commit. Use git add less file breaker to update what will be committed. Use git checkout less file breaker to discard changes in working directory. Modified. Includes slash nav.inc.php. Modified. Includes slash page.class.php. No changes added to.
I can't even remember what those changes were, but we'll commit them.
Space. Quote. Quote.
Changes from I'll find out. Right, now let's add a submodule, because what we can do is, if we want Dynamitab in here, which is rather easy, all we have to do is do git sub module do I still have it copied? No. Well, that was a waste of time. I don't know why, but I haven't been able to type for the last few days. Oh my, what happened? Something just got disconnected.
MCD2003 offline computing slash www slash line computing beta dollar MCD2003 tilde.
Right.
Tilde.
Git add. For God's sake. Dash B. No, it has to go beforehand. It'll be fine. It'll just use master.
Cloning info slash www slash line computing beta slash Dynamitab. Warning, redirecting to https slash github.mcd2000 ls css Dynamitab includes Dynamitab mcg on branch master. Your branch is up to date with origin slash master. Nothing to commit. mcg mcd2003 line on branch backend rework. Your branch is ahead of origin slash backend rework. I1 commit. Use git push to publish your local commits. Changes to be committed. Use git reset headless file breaker to unpage. New file. Git modules. New file. Dynamitab mcd2003 line.
Okay, so now we're going to git
quote quote backend rework and file.
Now we're going to push these changes up.
Counting objects space done. Compressing up to github.mcd2000.
What I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to git check out master.
Warning, unable to render Dynamitab. Directory not empty. Switched to branch master. Your branch is up to ls. Article blog.php category contributing.php contribute.
Right, so we're going to now read
reading file blank. If you're a pro blank. Note any other blank. Rewrite to old nginx conf branch list master mysql nginx conf contains most of the engine mysql modified mysql file contains an nginx conf contains most of the mysql master current same modif mcd.dnu my master currently them ysq nginx conf contains ASCII file contains an sql dump of the database. I try to keep this up to date, but it doesn't always. mcd2000 dnu my master currently the main branch of the project. mcd2
because Vim always works.
Readme blank number what blank you can blank number blank if you're a pro blank number blank web branch description. Master currently the main branch of the project. It holds the MySQL file contains an SQL dump of the database. Master currently insert 24 master MySQL file contains an SQL dump. Master MySQL file contains an master mail to colon MySQL file contains mail left MAILT MySQL master currently the main branch of the.
This is broken and I don't understand what's going on.
Branch description. Mail to old rewrite to blank. Note any other branches are 29 zip code Q and MCD. Open space. Reading file.
What I'm going to do is insert a line.
No blank. Rewrite old version of nginx conf contains MySQL master current MySQL modified. Old version nginx conf contains most of the nginx MySQL file contains an master currently the main branch of the project. It holds the same modif.
I'll do that later. Anyway, let's get back to Dynamitab because I like
colon slash c slash ns Dynamitab space Makia optic lex 700 d slash c slash 164 slash www Makia optic lex 700 n Dynamitab dash cd Dynamitab not a directory.
That's not a directory. That's because it's a tar file. Do I bother opening it now?
Makia rf space www space Makia.
Let's just clone it again.
Reverse git space reverse search git clone https /github.com /mcd2003 /dynamitab.git www git clone https remote enumerating of Makia optic let's space Double. Paste. Mark it up.
Right, let's just get started already. I think I might have just figured out why it doesn't make any sense.
Missing file operand.
Maybe
Top read paste. Author MCD2 paste. Web and 26 paste. 1 paste. Port paste. And top blank. Commit and report paste. Web and not getting not to get rid of stupid vim swap files. Blank. Paste. Author commit blank. Top is one tagged to the clip event for each tab avenue. X paste. Same mod.
Well, let's just now into. Oh, actually, no, let's vim all these files.
Not. J. Get not. J. Paste. 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 Dynamitab. C. SS. FFC. Exam paste. Dynamitab. C. SS. 3 files to edit. Dynamitab.ks.195 L 6000. Dynamitab.ks.100. Dynamitab.ks /blank. 2 // This is the Dynamitab.
Interesting. Anyway.
Colon. E. T. F. O. U. L. E. R. Space.
I need to put this in my.
N. U. M. B. R. Space. F. A. R. F. D. I. D. H. Equals. 4.
I really need to.
4. 2. Space.
I really need to put these things.
F. O. E. S. Equals. 2 space E X E N D A D.
What do you call them, man? I need to put these configuration directives in my vimRC, but I haven't done that.
E518 unknown option top equals 2. Colon set null number shift B A D D N A D X E A 2 E S D O D S D O D S D equals S S equals 2 expand.
Yeah, there we go.
Colon set null number shift width equals 2 /blank 2 / this is a class definition for a tab class tab constructor tab new ID title description.
What do we want to do here? Well, I'm gonna come
Dynamitab example file Mozilla Firefox.
Because
browser tabs. macOS select Linux articles about the free space. Browser tabs. Dynamitab example.
For some reason.
macOS region heading level 2 macOS. Heading level 2 macOS.
Yeah, right. You can't click on these. You might be able to actually. Let me get my iPad out because I have a feeling the enter key hasn't been set up yet. Don't know though. We'll see.
3:20 p.m. Chat message input. Chat privacy of the fake VIP app switcher. Play chat 1. Heading. App switcher. Mastodon.
Let's go Safari.
Safari. Address. Clear text. Clear edit.
And the name of this machine is currently Optiplex 780 local, and that's because I moved it over from my Optiplex, and that's also why Windows is not currently activated. Oh, is it not going to like it because it doesn't want it through the firewall? I didn't want to mess with Windows firewall.
Windows Defender firewall control panel.
Windows Defender firewall. Can I allow something through this? I hate Windows.
File toolbar. Address control. Search control. Control panel home. Allow an app or feature through Windows Defender. Change notification settings. Allow an app or feature through. Cancel. Allow applications list. 3D viewer unavailable. Port on router unavailable. Apache H. App installer unavailable. Apache HTTP server unavailable. Checked. Details. Alt plus cancel.
That's already allowed.
Details. Alt plus L. Allow app installer unavailable. Apple push service unavailable. Bonjour service. Bonjour. Branch.
Okay.
Dynamitab example file Mozilla.
Well, I'm not going to get to it from the iPad then, but we'll just implement clicking with the enter key today, and that will fix our problem, won't it? So, I want to search or click.
Right, 82 select the one that's clicked.
Oh, no.
//
Okay, so look, if you're going to contribute to Dynamitab, be aware.
72 at K 13 blank 22 at K 13.
The stupid ruler still set up.
Colon edit space. LOULER. Colon set no ruler at K 13. Return panel option 7020 right race. Space 71.
Why is that not working? Let's just open it in.
Colon Q and open space. D1 now it's J. Space // this is the dynamic. Space LECT. Left right space select
right, so
equals document not query selector.
What you do here, and I'll show you the example HTML code in a bit, but what you end up doing here is you create a tab view object, and then you add tab objects to that tab view object through a list, well, it's actually an object. No, it's not an array. Goodness me. And if you call this .select method, it will take care of showing the right tab panel, hiding all the other tab panels, selecting the tab and stuff.
Tab equals document not query selector number plus this not tab.
What you'll see is
space if not tab equals document not query selector number plus this not tab.
No.
Select. Space white space deep space. Search event listener.
Oh.
Space. Search and D N D L. Paste, paste, paste. Tab element sign tab event listener click function. Tab
Here we
new
go.
dot append child tab panel container. Return tab new get tab tab element mod equals this dot get attribute data
So
tab.
basically all this does is it gets the attribute of data tab.
If ID.
If the ID exists,
Mod tab equals self dot get tab by ID.
then it gets the tab by ID. From the tab view object,
Mod tab equals self dot get tab by ID tab dot select.
and then it selects the tab object. So what we need to do,
Right race. Paste right. Semi right right race. Paste. Right right parent semi right paste semi. Paste 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 right race. Paste right.
you'll notice
Paste right paste right. Tab mod if mod ID tab element for mod tab element register
a
blank.
function called
Register
register
events.
events,
Blank. Paste 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 R E R G E. Mod tab element equals document dot query selector
so
number
what it
plus
does
list of
is
tab
it
list ID.
gets all the tabs, and it loops through
Tab
them.
element equals tab element dot children. Myself tab element equals
Oh,
tab
if it
element
gets
dot
the
children.
children, yeah, right.
Mod tab element equals document dot query selector number plus list of tab list ID.
It gets the tab list, then it gets the
Tab
children
element
with
equals
tab
tab
list,
element
which is
dot
all the
children.
tabs.
Myself equals list.
And then it creates a variable called self, which is set equal to this. Now that's because the scope of the function will change when the event listener is called, and this will actually point to the HTML element, but we want access to the tab view element, the tab view object. It's not an element, it's an abstract object. So I set self equal to this, so it's
For mod equals 0. Tab element dot
and
length
then
plus
we'll
plus.
loop through every single one of these tabs and add this
Tab element
event
sign tab
listener.
event listener click function. Mod if mod tab equals tab dot
So
paste 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 right right parent right right race right semi paste semi paste
I hope that
paste
makes
semi
sense.
paste semi
So what
modified
we'll do-
paste 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 right paste right race blank blank paste semi
is realise that I don't have auto indent set. Maybe I should create a nano RC.
paste 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 right right parent right race
That sinks in.
tab mod tab equals self dot get tab by ID tab dot select mod if ID mod ID equals this dot get tab element sign tab event paste 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 paste
Yeah,
mod
right.
if mod tab blank paste 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 right paste right race paste paste right paste right race paste right paste
So
paste right race paste right race paste right race paste blank 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 right race
someday I'll
Blank.
find it.
paste semi right parent blank paste 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 semi right parent right per semi right race
See, this is why I don't like Windows, because Nano and Linux things just don't play well with it.
blank
In fact, why am I editing this in here? I've got VS Code.
ex
Let's
ex
just
new
exit and open VS Code.
run down tab c colon backslash
We're gonna open
Dot NFP.
164.
64 text
We're gonna find the www folder,
164 win w items new www default select www
and we're gonna open it
open git select open with code
with code.
164 window items new Visual Studio Code window 1
This will make
Untitled
everything a
1
lot
www.
easier. Okay, so we want to select the right
no
file.
file explorer not git ignore 1 Dynamitab.css to unfold Dynamitab.cs folder
Something else I haven't done yet
Dynamitab.cs
is I haven't Alt-Shift-F to this, which I
blank
imagine would be
slash this is the Dynamitab
maybe I have. I can't. That's what I was doing. I was formatting this, and clearly it didn't get committed for whatever reason. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What we can do is we can search for
click find
register
events.
events.
Dynamitab mod register event mod tab mod for tab element mod if mod tab dot line semi line feed
Right.
paste line paste line feed
There we go. So what we're gonna do?
tab if ID mod ID tab for tab element sign tab event listener click function paste left bracket
Tab elements I dot add event.
mod if mod tab blank paste line feed TP tab line tab tab element left bracket I right bracket I dot array suggestion A accepting an event listener did insert R line feed
I'm gonna
left
add an
parent
event
at K
listener.
left parent at abort controller at quote
E.
Y E K Y
Oh, it doesn't give you
space
suggestions.
make key down snippet suggestion reading details find an
Oh,
event
do it.
Y E K quote left up left K E Y quote
But I don't
right
want
parent quote
I don't want jQuery. Let's just say key
the
down.
N line right parent line feed comma space F U
I'm
N
gonna create a
N left
function
parent
which
E
takes
V E
event.
D E N add event E else left parent right parent left
I
parent
can't type today, can you?
right parent E V
Event.
N add event line feed space left race space line feed space line feed space line
Thank
right
you,
line space right space right line space
because it's got the
tab
indentation
elements
already.
line space line feed space line feed space Paste. Line feed.
I'm learning
Right,
everything. Okay, there we go.
Line feed. Tab element blank. Line feed. Paste. Blank. Tab element blank.
Now we need to.
Paste. Line feed. Paste. Line feed. Line feed.
One, two, three, four, five, six,
Line feed.
Okay, remove one more.
Right.
It's got silly tabbing settings because I set the default tab size to 4 and the tab size in here is 2. Anyway, if
Left parent
event
not accepting event with insert the following text left parent F I
var
space
key
equals space
event
and D dot event suggestion reading the H with suggestion I with suggestion C H space R space
event
even suggestion reading the C Y K suggestion key suggestion C space line space O D semi
is that right?
market equals event of which event of key cube C market equals event of which event of cube Y O
Can I just not do stuff today?
Y O C
C.
market equals event of which event of key code
There we go.
semi Y K
Key.
Y key suggestion occurs again. Market equals event of which event of key take key down snippet suggest. Market equals event of which event of key take key rest snippet suggestion reading detail. Market equals event of which event of key take key snippet suggestion. Market equals event of which event of key suggestion.
No, it doesn't have it.
Clickable. Dynamic. Y semi. Line semi line D.
Right, so anyway.
Space line D. I F. Left parent if suggestion accept Y.
Key
Key suggestion read equals. Space.
Hang on a minute, because I need to look up
Dynamitab
what
desktop
is... In fact, the page I've been using to model this tab view after is called Area Tab...
W.
Is it panel? Example? I can't remember, it'll come up.
Area tab panel example at Mozilla Firefox unknown. Clickable area tab panel example accessibility 2.0 at Athena.
Get this.
Area tab panel example returns area examples index for the area accessibility for area tab panel no next heading at left area content info landmark accessibility 2.0 author Lisa Seaman. Tab dollar div row equals tab panel dot area hidden true mar tab pan equals mar dollar like if mar select if if selected equals mar selected if f of which equals 39 f of which equals 37.
Yeah, those are the keys I need. I need to modify
Dollar
this
equals
code
tab
a
dot key
little
down
bit,
function
actually.
tabs slash this keyboard function functionality looks like this. Tabs moving the for this
Right,
design
so
pattern.
anyway, but where's
Dollar
the
list of click if f of which equals 13.
If that dot which equals 13,
left parent.
so
Dynamitab dot if key equals right space equals right parent 1 3 line feed space left race space line feed
if it equals 13, then all we have to do is this dot click.
okay class left right semi right race line feed space line feed right race line feed
And we will save this, and we will test it
area
out.
tab
Whether it works or not, I don't know.
area tab Michael Connor phone blind computing area tab panel example Dynamitab example file Dynamitab
There it is.
Dynamitab example file
In fact, let's check for syntax errors.
the character developer tools frame developer 200 greater 201 200 blank syntax error slash http slash localhost slash dynamitab.s unexpected token 202 colon 2
Unexpected token.
blank 200 greater 202 greater space 2 zip 2 space 203
What have I done?
Dynamitab.s double
Control G.
type a LAN number to navigate to the photo
Go
zip
to
2 Dynamitab right line feed right race line right race space line right race space line right race space line feed right race space
differently.
list of click if key equals 13 list of
Hang on.
right race line feed right space right line space right race
That's in the right
list
place.
if key F I
Yeah.
list space right race line feed
Aha, I've got too many closing brackets.
list if key market V A R V space V A V
Oh god.
blank
Undo.
tab market equal tab element D A B space D A market this list
So I think I just cut this line. We'll see.
Dynamitab example you using the in-browser enable transformer clickable greater 202
No.
201
That Didn't do anything.
Line right race. 200. Blank. Syntax error. /http. Collapse show /hide message details. Clickable syntax error. /http. /localhost /dynamitab.s. Unexpected token 202 colon 0.
Unexpected token on the 0. That doesn't make sense.
Dynamitab.s double. Type a line. 2. Left. Dynamitab. Blank. 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 Blank.
Right.
Line right race. Line feed.
So
Right race.
that's to close the class.
Line feed. Right face. Line feed.
That's to close the
Right race.
function.
Line feed.
That's to close the for loop.
Right face. Line feed.
That's to close... I have no idea. Maybe that's not supposed to
Right
be.
race. List not click.
Oh, the other function.
Face. Line right race. Face. Line semi. Right left. K C I L C dot S I A T. Face. Line left right face. Right free. What face. Y E K.
Can I press F8?
Click. Alert TS declaration or statement expected. 1128.
Type script. No.
Clickable 1/1. Note. Active news switch. Problem. Clickable main landmark 1/1. Clickable TS. Clickable declaration or state. Dynamitab.s. Right line feed. Right race. Line feed. Right race. Face. Line right race.
I know what the problem is.
List of if key list. Line right race. Line feed.
Stare me in the
Right
face.
parent. Semi. TS declaration or statement.
That there. Save this.
Dynamitab example. Desktop 2.
I don't know if
You using the in-browser name.
We're about to find out.
Next error. Clickable 201 mail.min.s colon 1 colon 200. 199. Greater 198. 101 blank. Syntax error. /http. /localhost /dynamitab.s. Unexpected token. Expected 198 colon 7.
198 colon.
Dynamitab.s www. Type a line 1 8. Dynamitab. Right rate. Right parent. Semi.
Oh.
Right face. Right parent. List of if key equals mark equals event. Tab element sign off. T A. T A B E L. Line left right face. Right N E V. Mark equals event of which event V A V. Face V. If key F I. List of face. T H. Right race. Face list face. List of line right race list if F I list. List of click.
That closes the if statement.
Line semi right race. Face line feed. Face right race right semi line feed face right race line feed.
What am I doing here? I don't get it. Also,
Dynamitab
this is
desktop 2
weird,
collapse. You using the in-browser clickable 201 mail.min.s colon 1. Dynamitab example.
I have a feeling I'm refreshing the
Dynamitab example.
thing and not
The character developer tool. Clickable 201 mail.min.s colon 1 colon 980 1402. 200. 199. Greater 198. Greater face 198 face bar face right parent right race right semi line feed semi 197 196 list of click line semi blank syntax error /http /localhost /dynamitab.s unexpected token expected 109 S selected
Dynamitab. These wrong. Probably am, you know.
clickable list of it marked tab element sign off event listener
Okay.
tab element sign off event listener key down function even line left race
Open what?
right desktop right N E N right parent
That's supposed to have
T
T.
add event listener suggestion TS line left right T N T right face left race
Open one.
mark equals event of which semi E D O C if key equals left race
Open two.
list of click right race face
Close two.
right semi right race
Close one. There's nothing wrong with that.
if mark tab element
Which probably means
line semi right race tab dot select mark tab equals self dot get tab by ID
that
tab element sign off event listener key down function event face left right dot right comma right parent
there's your problem.
comma
There's your problem.
right
There's your
parent
problem.
TS comma face F
There's your problem.
Dynamitab
Problem
Dynamitab
solved.
example. You using the in-browser mail transformer. It shows applicable 203 mail.min.s colon. Greater 200 and 202 blank. Syntax error /http /localhost /dynamitab.s. Unexpected token 202 colon 0. Blank 200. Greater 200. Greater 202. Line right race face bar face 2 0.
What's wrong with that?
Dynamitab.s www visual studio. Type a line zip 2 go to blank quick picker. Dynamitab.s recently open. Dynamitab.s text file editor.
Go.
Click
No,
on
not fine.
Dynamitab.
Go to
Type a line
to
to
here.
let Dynamitab. Line feed, right race, line feed, right race, face, line right face, line feed, right face, line feed, semi, right race, right race. List of if key mark equals event of tab element
What
sign
I
off
end up having to
face,
do
T, A B E L E M E N T S left
is
bracket,
go through it like this.
right dot A B D E V E N L I F T E N E R left correct quote K E Y D O double N quote comma space F U N C T I O N left E V E N T right parent space left right line V space V A R space K E Y space E space E V E N T dot W H I C H space R R space E V E N T dot K E Y C O D E line V space space.
As you can imagine, this is very tiring.
Space I F left K E left parent K E space E E E space 1 3 right parent space left race line V space T A F dot C L I C left right semi line space right line right parent semi line V space right line V right race line space right line V space right line blank.
Nothing looks wrong to me. Did I just select it all because I didn't want to?
Dynamitab example file. The character and developer 2. Clickable 203 able bottom. Greater 202.
Doesn't like
line V. Right race. 203 able bottom. Min.s colon 1 colon 981,402. Break 2 blank. Syntax error slash http. Collapse show slash hard error. https slash mails.io slash docs slash setup slash mail.min.s colon 1 colon 2,100,000. You using the in-browser mail transformer. Be sure to pre-compile warning. Protocol visited dynamitab.example.warn you http error. Collapse show slash hard message details. Clickable syntax error slash http collapse. Wipe autocomplete multi-line blank.
No, I didn't want to put me in that.
Multi-line. http u slash less slash dot on with it. https slash n. http htr hf echo fd fi ht dot default slash endless. https t dot pass http https slash mpkd.com slash mail slash standalone. https show slash hard message details expanded. Clickable syntax error slash http slash blank 200 201 greater 202 203 mail.min.s colon 1 colon wireless slash d dot prototype dot raise. https slash mpkd.com slash mail slash standalone slash mail.min.
No, none of this information is helpful. Presumably it doesn't.
Dynamitab example. Browser tabs. Dynamitab navigation toolbar. Collapse. Browser tabs. http slash lockup t.
Oh, there's just
Browser
something
tabs.
on the
Tab
page.
control.
Well, that's weird. I don't understand.
4:03 p.m. Home. Internet folder. Discord. Classroom. Safari. YouTube. 3:20. Chat message input. Welcome to the chat. Remember. My chat. 1. Heading.
And we've been going for
1 minute 3 seconds or 2 minutes 1 second. Adjust. Line.
not that.
Select.
Not that.
Track position. 41 minutes 46 seconds or 41 minutes.
41 minutes already. I have to end it here, guys. Honestly, I'm so perplexed. I'll probably have to switch over to Linux to get this working properly because it just doesn't want to work. And Linux always makes it work, and I don't understand why. Let's see if Visual Studio Code has anything to say about it.
Slash this is. Click alert TS declaration or statement expected. 1128.
TS declaration or statement expected.
No more text after unlock of
I think
links.
I've accidentally enabled.
Clickable TS. Clickable 1/1. Clickable. Close escape.
There is one error,
Dynamitab.
and it's here.
Right line feed. Right race.
But why?
Line feed.
Do you need
Semi.
a semicolon? I really don't think
Dynamitab.
you do.
Dynamitab example file. The character and developer tools frame. Clickable. Greater 202. Line semi. Right rate 202. Line syntax error slash http slash localhost slash dynamitab.s unexpected token 202 colon 0 s y n t a e r r o r x f t l o c a f o f d y f a m i t f e dot f colon u n e x e c t t t o k n left 2 0 2 colon right line feed blank 201 greater 202.
It doesn't expect that to be there. Does that mean I haven't closed a brace
Dynamitab.s
somewhere else?
blank.
That would make sense.
Blank line feed semi. This if mark tab if mark tab for mark tab ready blank register e r space r e g left race.
Right, open one.
Tab elements equals document not query selector number plus list not tab list id tab myself equals this for equals 0 left race
Open
space
2.
tab element sign not event listener click function left race
Open 3.
id equals this not get attribute data tab if id tab equals self not if line feed left race
4.
tab equals tab dot select right race
Back to 3.
line semi right race
Back to 2.
tab element sign not event listener key down function event left race space
Open 3.
mark equals event not which event not key code if key left race
Open 4.
this not click right race
Back to 3.
line semi right race
Back to 2.
line right space line feed
Back to 1. Oh.
blank line right line feed right race space line feed
No, because the class.
if mark tab mark if mark tab for myself tab ready blank right race line right space line semi d return undefined
I will remove it, and if it works, then
untitled blank
I will not understand why. What if I don't know? I open it.
Dynamitab dot
Yeah.
blank.
I don't want to do that.
Blank. Right trace.
Right, let's save that.
Dynamitab
If this
blank.
works, I will be amazed.
You using the in-browser enable trans. HTTP using warning. You HTTP warning. You H error. The character encoding of the H text range. The cap protocol visited dynamic range. The character encoded multi-line.
I don't get. Oh my goodness, it might have just worked.
Dynamitab example.
Why? I don't know.
Linux articles about macOS Windows article selected.
Click Windows. Yes, it worked.
macOS. Linux Windows region heading level 2. Linux articles
I
about
can click
selected.
Linux,
macOS app selected.
macOS,
Windows app selected.
Windows. This style sheet looks absolutely awful, but it's literally just an example. I couldn't really care less. If anyone wants to beautify it,
macOS
feel
app
free,
selected.
but
Link browser tabs. Dynamitab selected. Linux region heading level 2. Linux.
okay. So now we need to sort out. Well, we need to. We need. We need to make the arrow keys work, which is harder than it sounds actually, because, well, depending on if you want them to wrap around and stuff, you know, it's kind of hard. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open a. Well, actually, we're gonna.
Area tab panel example document. If f of which equals 30.
No, we're not, because this is silly. It doesn't
Bookmarks
work.
grouping. Search bookmarks level.
But what they've done here is that if you've only got 2 tabs, it works perfectly fine to just flip flop between them. But you can't do that with
Navigation.
an arbitrary amount. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna search for. What was I gonna search for here? Find
Space.
index of.
Space. I. A. I. A. A. M. E. N. J. A. Find index of array item in JavaScript. Tab.com Mozilla Firefox. Unknown. Find index.
Because what we're gonna do.
Clickable JavaScript array index of method W free schools heading level 2.
Index of. Well then.
Area
let me
tab
just
panel
test
example
that out.
document. If f of which equals. Area Dynamitab example file. Dynamitab example.
So what we can do here.
The character developer tools
the
frame.
thing
Developer
is
tools.
called
TV.
TV.
Dynamitab object ID TV.
This is just the example file. So if we go to
Dynamitab
tv.tabs,
example file Mozilla Firefox. Unknown. Dynamitab example file Mozilla Firefox. Developer tools frame. Developer tools grouping. Console panel frame. Console panel. Blank. Blank. T. List item. Blank. Dot. Define get. T. S. Dynamitab. Blank. S. Array 3.
yeah, there's 3 items in here.
TV dot tabs.
If we
S.
do like
Blank.
0,
Left right 0. Right. Object ID 1 title with TV dot right bracket 0. Define 2.
2.
Object ID 3 title. Linux. Select.
So let's
TV dot T. A
take
R space
this,
T A
put
B
it into
space
a
syntax error unexpected token identifier not tab TV dot tab V A R F B space T
Did I
space
seriously?
space
Did I seriously
equals
just do
space
that?
undefined
Okay.
T A
Tab
B Dynamitab example file
is that?
F E X
Index
O F
of
left correct B unknown Dynamitab
Oh,
Dynamitab D N I
you have to do
Dynamitab
tv.tabs.index.
Dynamic F O X O F blank blank left parent T B right parent to document
It's 2. Okay. And also, I want to try
T B Dynamic S Dynamitab dash right undefined
No.
TV dot tabs -1 undefined
Okay, that's actually kind of a good thing.
T B Dynamitab dot this T B unknown dot L E
Although I do
Dynamitab
think-
M P H 3
They should add that. Because, you know. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here.
Dynamitab dot SW blank
And I may get my arrow keys wrong.
It's not clear.
Round the
Line
wrong
right
way
race, line
for the
feed
first
space.
time, but
E L S E L I F if else if snip else if I felt snippet else if snippet suggestion reading details else if condition selected
K,
U space U Y E K
K,
K space equals space 3 8
37.
7 3 right parent
I think that's the left key.
space left race line feed space line feed
Right, checking the indentation.
else if space right blank
Whatever.
line space line feed
So, if we're pressing the left key, what we want to do is we're going
A,
to
space.
bar
I D D equals space
this
S
dot
T
get
get attribute T accept E
Attribute.
line feed right parent left parent E line feed left parent number at E left right parent line feed right parent quote
data
dash A B I D
ID,
line feed semi set right quote set line feed space line feed
and then I'm
IF,
going to say
it left parent I
ID, because
left parent line feed
if it ends up not being
ID,
set for
right
whatever
parent, I,
reason, I
left
don't
race.
want to deal with it, so
if I blank line space line feed
yeah, right. If ID
V A R suggestion occur space F E top space equals
equals
space S
self.
Line D. Green
Yes,
suggest S.
self.
S. Space. Line D. F. E. L. F. Dot.
Dot
F. S.
tab.
Tab list.
Dot
Dot. Accept D.
index of.
Accept F. Line D. Left parent. Search element. Edit int.
Oh, I need to get the tab. Hang on.
Mod ID. Left parent. If ID. If ID. Line left race. Right parent. Line D. If ID.
Why is there
Right parent. Space.
one of those?
If ID. Line left space. Right parent. Mod ID equals else if key is not else line left space. Right parent. Mod if right race. Line D. Right parent. Space. 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 Left race. Left race.
Right.
Space. Space. If F. Blank. Line D. Space. Line D.
What we do is you do
V.
var
Space.
tab
Space. Space.
equals
Space.
self
Self. Self. Suggestion. F. Dot. D.
dot
D.
get
D.
tab
D. Accepting get tab by ID did insert the
by
following D.
ID.
Line D. Right parent. Left parent. D. Line D. Left parent. ID. Edit. ID. Right parent. Semi.
Obviously.
Mod equals self dot get tab by ID. Blank.
And then we do
V.
var
Space. D.
index
Space. Space.
equals
D.
self
F.
dot
F. E. S.
tabs dot
Dot. F. I.
index of
Index of F. Line D. Left D. A. B.
tab.
Right parent. Semi. Semi. Mod index. Line semi. Line D.
So now we have the index. So we're going to do
F.
if
If left parent. Accepting I. N. Bin. E. X. Index. Space.
index
Equals. Space.
0
0. Right parent. Space. Left race. V. R. Space.
var new
W. Line.
underscore
I. F. E. X.
index
E. Space.
equals
F. E.
self
F.
dot
F.
tabs
Tablet.
dot
L.
length
Dash.
times
1.
1.
Semi. Semi. 1. Space. 1. Semi.
Because obviously if you do that then you'll get the last element.
Right race. E. L. E. L. Suggestion. Left race.
Else
F.
this,
F. I. H. D.
this,
S. List. I. D.
my goodness, not this,
F.
self.
L. F. Self. Suggestion. F. L. E. Space.
No,
Space.
what am I doing?
L. Right. Space. Blank. L. Line D. Left race. Blank. Space. L. Space. Right race. Blank. Line D. Space. L. Space. Right. Blank. Line D. Space. Line D.
No, right, okay.
R. E. W. Line. New snippet suggestion. Reading details. New statement. JavaScript language. I. Accepting new index. X. Line D. Space. E. Space. N. Space. Line D. Space. Space. Line D. Space. N. I. D.
Index
X. Line D. Space. Dash. Space.
is 1.
Semi.
So that's going to save the last, the one before it.
Right race.
We're going to close this, and then what we're going to do is we're going to say
A.
var
A. R. Space. N.
new
Line.
underscore
F. E.
tab
Space equals.
equals
Space. F. E. L. F. Dot. A. B. S.
tabs
Tablet. Left bracket. Tab. Sub. N. Bit. N.
new
Line. E.
index,
X. New index. Right bracket. Semi.
and then we have to do
W.
new underscore
A. B.
tab
New tab.
dot
S. L.
select.
Select. S. Dot. Line D. S. E. C. D. Left. Right. Semi.
Right, let's see if this works. Well, let's first of all check if there are errors.
Click alert DS expected 1005. Dynamitab dot net. Line D. Right race. Space. 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 Line. Right race. Line. Space. 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 Right. Line D. Right. New tab dot select.
Oh, is there loads of extra brackets?
Sem. Right parent. Right race. Right. Sem. Line. Space. 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 Blank. 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 Space. 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 Line. Space.
Yeah,
Line
it's
D.
probably
Space.
added a
Space.
bunch.
Space. Space. Line D. New mon L mon if mon index mod equals if ID. Mod ID equals this else if key equals this not if key equals mod key equals event if this not else if key equals line left race right race. Space. Space. Right race.
Okay.
Mod ID if ID. Space I. Mod equals self space V. Mod index equals self dot index on space space if index equals 0. Space I.
My goodness, this is confusing.
Mod if mod else is not click else if key equals
One,
mod if ID.
2,
Mod index if index
three.
equals mod new index equals self dot length 1. Else.
still 3.
Mod new index equals index.
Right, now we're back to 2.
Line right race. Mod new tab line D semi. Right bracket X. E. Mod new tab equals self dot tab new in. Mod new tab dot select.
1.
Right race space. Line right race.
None. Okay.
Right race.
Yeah, added
Line
all
D
those
right race.
extra ones.
Right race. Line D. Semi. Line D.
So,
Right race selected. Selected.
I think we need
Right
to
race
move through.
unselected. Blank. Blank. Space.
Let's see if that works.
Else.
Yeah, it seems to have fixed the errors.
Dynamitab example
I don't know
element.
if this is going to
Dynamitab
work,
example.
though. We'll see. Press F5, open the console.
Dynamitab example
What's
file.
the syntax error?
HTTP using warning. Protocol range. The text in some browser can the character error. Clickable persist logs. Error.
No,
The
there
text
are
range.
no
Protocol warning.
syntax errors.
Using HTTPS multiline.
I don't think.
Dynamitab tank control. Windows Office. Linux selected.
Yes.
macOS. Windows
I
selected.
even got the key right.
Linux.
Linux,
Mac.
Mac,
Windows
Windows.
selected articles about. Windows selected articles about Microsoft's Windows Opera.
All we need to do
Dynamitab.tf
now.
desktop else. Menu index equals index 1. Mod if tab equals if ID. Mod ID else if key equals 37. Right race. Space. Else if key. Mod view. Mod selected else if key equals S not index of tab. If index menu index equals selected. Self dot menu index index 1. Menu tab equals cell selected. F not tab new index new tab dot selected. If key is not else if key equals right race. Space. Right race.
Right.
Space.
Yeah, 18 is where we need to.
Else if mod left selected. Else if key equals selected. Right race selected. Right unselected. Space right line feed selected. Unselected. Selected. Space right race selected. Unselected. Space right paren selected. Semi selected. Unselected. Space selected. Line feed select line space select right race unselect. Right race selected.
Actually, we don't need this.
Right race unselected. Space line feed right race selected.
Oh, I'll show you. Right.
Unselected. Right race line feed.
We can actually delete this line. So.
Space line feed. Space right race. Right race. Space line feed.
Oh, what have I done?
Semi. Line feed. Space.
I have a lot of indentation issues today.
New tab
no.
New tab select. Right race line feed. Right space. Right line feed. Right race.
Let's just press F8.
Click alert TS declaration or statement expected 1100. Dynamitab. New mod if ID. Mod ID new menu if mod ID else if key equals left race.
One,
Mod if ID.
two,
Mod index if index
three.
equals mod else. Menu index equals index.
2,
Menu tab equals new tab dot select. Else if key equals
1,
else if key equals mod ID equals if ID.
3,
Mod index equals if index equals 0. Menu index else. Menu index.
3,
Menu tab equals self dot tab new index. New tab dot select.
2, 1.
Right race space. Right race space. Right race space. Line feed. Right race. Line feed.
As usual, I need to remove 3.
Right race selected. Unselected. Right race. Blank.
Let's just.
Alert TS expected. Click Dynamitab.tf text file edit. New tab dot select.
At this point, I can delete any of them because what I'm going to do is just tell this thing to format it for me.
Click alert TS declaration or statement expected 1100. Dynamitab.tf blank. Blank.
I've got a blank line there a bit. Also, get rid of one of these.
Semi. Right
Oh, not that one though.
line right race. New tab dot select.
Yeah, that should be right.
Click alert TS declaration or statement expected 1128.
Oh wait, maybe not.
Clickable. Dynamic. New tab equals self dot tab new index.
No, that
Right race.
should be right. Format.
Make formatting edits between lines 193 and 223. New tab dot.
Let's just save it. It's not
Dynamic
gonna
example
work,
file edit.
but I want to see what this error
The
says.
character. Loading. Developer tools frame. Developer tools group. You are pro range text. The character error. The text range. Protocol visit error. Clickable syntax error. Clickable collapse show slash hide message details. Clickable syntax error. Slash http slash localhost slash dynamitab.tf unexpected token 223:9. Dynamitab.tf desktop. Type alarm 2. Quick picker.
Go away, man.
Quick picker. 1 results. Type alarm 2. Level 1 3 new item. Right race. Line feed. Right race. New tab dot select. Menu index else. Menu if mod else if. Line right race. New tab dot select.
Oh, I know.
Line feed. Right race. Line feed. New blank.
Don't need that. Should fix it.
Click alert TS declaration or statement. Dynamitab.tf.
No? Well, let's see what it does.
Dynamitab example file Mozilla. Desktop 2. You using the blank.
My
TV.tabs.length.
programming is usually not this messy.
Most clickable mail.min.net greater to 221. Syntax error. Slash http slash localhost slash dynamitab.tf unexpected token 222:9.
That's just
Dynamitab.tf space. Type alarm 2. Dynamitab. Line right race space. New tab dot select.
it's in exactly the same.
Mod else. Mod else if new tab dot select. Line semi. Right paren else if key right space. Right space. Right race. Left paren. Left space. Right 7. 3. Right paren.
So it
7.
seems to be
0.
39.
9. 3. 9.
Otherwise, none of this would have worked.
Line feed. Left race. Mod ID equals this not get at renewed data tab if ID. Else if kid equals
One
equals
level
equals
deep.
39. If ID.
2,
Mod tab index equals if index equals
Three.
equals new index else. New
2,
new tab equals self dot tab new index. New tab dot select.
1. I need one more.
Semi. Right race. Right race. Line feed. Right race. Main 14 formatting edits between lines 209 and 222. Dynamitab example file. Range. The text in some browser. The character error. HTTP error. The text rate protocol error. Collapse. Clickable syntax error. Collapse show slash hide mess. Clickable syntax error. Slash HTTP slash localhost slash dynamitab.s unexpected token 223:9.
It just doesn't know what it is now because... I'm tearing my hair out. I don't know if I'm supposed to remove another one. What does it do?
Dynamitab
It does
example.
not work.
H. Browser tabs. Dynamitab example file.
Yeah, it
Bookmarks
doesn't
group.
have any-
Dynamitab example. Dynamitab desktop 3. Type line 2. Dynamitab.
Cut it.
Semi. Right parent. Right race.
Also cut this, but I don't think that's going to work at all.
Dynamitab desktop 2. Dynamitab example. Dynamitab browser tabs. Tab bookmarks group.
No, it won't. Because now it has no idea where the if statement ends. See, this is my problem.
Dynamitab.s.
Functions
New tab
today.
select.
Oh, have I forgotten? No, I haven't.
Semi. Right race. Manu else. Manu if index. Mar index. Mar tab equals self dot get tab by ID. Semi. If ID. Mar ID equals else if kid this not if kid equals 13. Line feed. Mar kid equals event dot which event tab element side dot tab event.
Okay.
Line feed left race.
1.
If kid equals this not click else if kid equals 37.
Still a 2.
Mar ID equals this if ID. Mar tab equals if ID. Mar index if index equals Mar else. Manu in
3.
Manu tab equals new tab dot else if kid equals 39.
2. It's still 3 actually.
Mar ID if ID.
No.
Else if kid equals new tab dot Manu tab equals self dot tab new tab dot select. Manu index equals index 1 else. Manu index if index equals Mar index Mar tab equals if ID. Mar else. Manu new tab dot select.
Found the problem.
Line feed.
Need to
Right race. Manu tab equals self dot tab new tab. Semi. Right race.
And then
Space. Blank.
I need
Right
to
race.
that.
Main 14 formatting edit. Dynamitab example. Dynamitab example. Browser tab. Dynamitab example file document. Bookmarks group.
No.
The
Still
character
doesn't work.
developer. Clickable greater 2 blanks in. Click blank 200 greater 223. 2 blank. Dynamitab dot get. New tab. Mar tab equals self dot get tab. Click alert TS declaration of statement expected 1001. Dynamic. Blank semi. Right race. Space. Right race.
So it's expecting another
Right race.
closing before that.
Clickable alert TS declaration box. Dynamitab dot. Blank semi. Right parent. Right race. Line feed.
Expecting another one.
Right race. Click alert TS expected 1005. Click Dynamitab.s text file editor. Click Dynamitab.s text file editor. Group 1 multi-line line semi right parent. Clickable space. Clickable space.
I don't think I'm supposed to be putting those.
Clickable Dynamitab.s
Just done.
right race space. That semi. Main 2 formatting edit split. That semi. Click alert TS expected 1 Dynamitab. Semi right parent. Right race space. Right space.
Let's just get rid of these 2. Oh god. No.
Blank.
No.
New. Blank semi. Right parent. Line feed. New tab dot select. Left race. If kid equals 13.
So we need to get back to 0.
This not if kid equals 13. This not else if kid equals this else if kid equals 37.
Closing, so back to 1, but opening, so you're at 2 again.
If ID.
3.
Mar tab equals self dot mar index if index equals 0. Manu index equals self dot tab dot if mar tab if ID. Mar tab equals self dot mar index equals self dot tab dot index of if index equals 0. Left race. Manu index equals self dot tab dot length 1 else.
Closing 0 at 3, opening 0 at 4.
Manu index equals index 1.
Back at 3.
Right race. Line feed. Manu tab equals self dot tab new index. New tab dot select.
Now we're at 2.
Right race. Else if kid equals 39. Space. Right race. Else L E. Space. Right race. New mon L mon if mon mon if mon else if kid equals mon else if kid right space right race mon if mon L mon new tab else if kid equals new tab dot select space right race line thing else if kid equals 39
Amazingly right.
line left space right 9 right red space L F E R F space left K E right space left red mon equals this not get renew data tab if ID
But I've got to start again.
Left race.
There's too many.
Mon else if new mon else this not if kid market tab element sign not event listen key down market if kid equals this not else if kid equals 37
Still 2.
mon if ID
3.
mon index if index equals mon new index equals else mon new
5. 3.
mon new tab equals new tab dot select
2.
else if kid equals mon ID if ID
Makes more sense now. 2.
mon index if index equals mon else
Still 3. 2.
mon new tab equals self not tab new tab dot select right race space
1.
right space line thing
But the
click alert TS declaration or statement expected 1128
declaration or statement expected.
click picker and cursor right race
I don't understand. Have I missed a bracket out somewhere? Because that's actually very late.
new tab right left D mon new tab equals self not tab new index right X E D N I line W E N left bracket N E double I N D E F right bracket mon new index equals index 1 1 dash X E D N I space equal else mon C
Oh god. No.
else mon new index equals index 1
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, thank God.
else left space E S L E right race
For once they got something right.
space right race mon new index equals self not tab dot length 1 else space mon new V A R V space V space line thing mon new index equals index 1 right race space right race mon new A V
12.
new tab dot N
12.
right space right race
Probably.
space right line thing
Oh,
right race
hang on, what?
right line thing right space right race
10.
right paren right space right semi right line thing
Right, so for
Yes,
this,
right
I
race.
need another one here. But I don't think that's gonna
click alert TS expected 1005 Dynamitab example file Mozilla you using the in-browser TV not clickable greater to 202 syntax error /http /200 greater 224
224 is the issue. Am I gonna have to count spaces and stuff? Oh, by the way,
Dynamitab.net desktop top window Dynamitab. Open folder control plus K control plus F
Oh.
file clickable main landmark 1 new file control plus NN1 of 8
No!
Dynamitab.ts space
I want to be in the editor.
space right race
Yeah,
space select space line feed unselected
stuff.
make one formatting edit on line 223 right race space blank space right race right space blank space
Don't need that space.
semi blank
One, two, three, four, 5, 6. 8. 8. 10. 10. 10. 12. 12. 12. 14. 12. 14. 12. 12. 10.
Else if kid equals 39.
8. Is that true? Yes.
Right race. Space. Right race. Mon ID space V.
10.
If ID F I.
10.
Mon tab equals self V.
12.
Mon index equals self A V.
12.
If index equals F I.
12.
Mon space V.
14.
Else.
12.
Mon new index equals
14.
right race.
12.
Mon new tab equals self not tab new index A V. Line right race. Mon new tab dot select.
12.
Right race.
10.
Right space.
8.
Right race. Space. Right line feed.
But I don't even know what was it. It
Semi.
was.
Right paren. New mon el mon if mon mod equals if I mod else new mon el mon if mod if I mod else list of if key market equals event tab market if key I space space I list el mod else if key space right space mod if I mod if index equals mon else mon new new tab mon new else if key equals right race space right space right race.
What?
Mod equals list of get attribute meta added.
Oh.
If new index else new index equals index. New tab equals self dot tab new index.
No.
New tab dot select.
Can you tell I'm confused?
Click alert TS expected 1005. Dynamitab dot. Semi right race space.
So clearly, a bracket has been opened somewhere or something.
1631.
It's 4:30.
New mon else if.
You know what?
Open
Short
SSH
and
desktop 1.
sweet. Well, not short and sweet, but
22.6.
that was a massive
Mixer
headache.
window. New desktop of the
I am
not checked.
going
Sources
to
window.
stop
Checked.
this
Not checked.
stream because
Checked.
it's
Not
literally
checked.
driving
Mixer window. Volume slider. Mute micro. Sync win. Sources with
So-
mixer window. Sync transition with add considerable duration for controls window. Start recording. Not checked.
again tomorrow, but
Studio mode not.
not
Stop streaming
we'll
checked.
see. And I'll see you next time. Bye.